Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a quick update to bring you hot off the press here today because Bitcoin is facing a very, very important short-term moment, okay, at this 61K region. Very important moment, and we want to be seeing a bounce from this region. If we see that, that would be absolutely sensational. It would be perfect, right? Before we get into that, quickly here, VIP group on Telegram for altcoin trading signals. If you want altcoin trading signals, get them on Telegram. We've got a 78% win rate over the course of 18 months. You also get access to a group chat with other VIP members. You can discuss the market 24/7. Guys, get into that if you're interested. Let's dive straight into the content here today. All right, as I said, quick update. Let's keep it quick. Right, what are the critical levels for Bitcoin right now? Well, we have 4 of them. They're all the marked yellow lines, but 2 of them right now are particularly important, right? For that reason, let's delete the others. These aren't important right now. What's important are the lines on the screen. Our first line here at $57,000 US, a very, very important level for a very simple reason. If we zoom in on Bitcoin, we go to a 2-week chart, for example, we zoom up and we bring up the volume profile. Where is the nearest spike on the volume profile? You guessed it, it's at 57K. 57K is a horizontal support block, but it's not just a horizontal support block. It's actually a major macro level, a major point of confluence from various indicators, such as the 13-year-long uptrending support line that I have on the screen right now. Again, 13-year long, it stems backwards from 2011. That line lines up to 57K. Along with that line, we have the bull market support band. The bull market support band, of course, being the level that held throughout the entirety of the 2017 bull market without fail, okay? Every single correction of that bull market bottomed out on the bull market support band. That's, of course, the indicator, again, that held for an entire year, okay, through the 2020 and 2021 bull market. This is a critical zone, bull market support band. If you've been in crypto for any period of time, you've heard about it for sure. That, again, is supporting this kind of point of confluence at 57K. Another thing we have is the pi cycle center line. So we bring up the pi cycle, we see these lines in green and yellow. We go back to previous bull markets, we see they held the support throughout the entirety of the bull market in 2016, 2017, and also most of 2021. And right now, again, those are supporting that 57K support level. So many major things at 57K. It's not just a random, it's not just a random horizontal level. It's a very, very important support block built by indicators and horizontal support. And of course, we tested it for support the other day and we bounced off of it. So it's a proven level. It's a level that I predicted we would go to when we dropped down from 71K. And we did go to that level. We bounced from it very strongly. In fact, that bounce that we saw from 57K just about a week ago, okay, was literally a perfect bounce. Not only was it perfect, like in terms of the structure, it was the absolute epitome of a cyclical norm. Every single cycle so far, okay, before the parabolic bull market has begun, we have gone downwards and we have tested those pi cycle center lines. We have gone downwards and we have tested that bull market support band. That was you can't get more cyclically normal than that. You cannot get more macro healthy than that. So we really need that zone to hold. Because now that we've seen that bounce, from 57K, going back down and breaking below it would be especially detrimental, because that would mean that the charts tried to hold on to it. They tried to hold it, but they just couldn't do it. There was too much bearish selling pressure, and that could be a really devastating blow to the bullish argument. I don't know how I would react to that at this point in time. I'd have to see the charts over time, but it certainly would decimate a lot of my arguments about Bitcoin and macro. So right now, my opinion on Bitcoin is quite simple. As long as we're above 57K, we're in a very good position. But here's where it gets interesting. We also have another support level at 61K. That is, of course, the monthly candle support level. We go to the monthly chart right now real quick, and we draw in where the monthly candle high was in 2021. You can see it right there on the screen. It forms a very major support zone in the monthly chart. And again, zooming back in, we see that monthly chart support zone at 61K. The upper yellow line on the screen right now has acted as a major medium-term support zone throughout this entire range. And therefore, what do we have? We have a situation in which Bitcoin is clamping down against that 61K level, against the monthly chart support zone, and testing it once again. Now, we are seeing a strong bounce in that as I speak, but it's very important that bounce continues, okay? Because we need to see a bounce from this level in order to form a higher low on Bitcoin and form a short-term upwards trend, which will develop into a longer-term upwards trend and new all-time highs, and hence clearly get Bitcoin away from danger of that 57K region. Now, let me be very clear here. The 57K region is a major support block. It won't break easily, but it is in Bitcoin's best interest to stay away from it, right? And form an upwards trend. That shows strength, right? Going down again and testing it again and then bouncing, yeah, that's cool. But what would be a show of strength for Bitcoin is bouncing right here at 61K and ending the situation there, bouncing right here strongly with that potential inverted cup and handle formation that we could be forming and ending this situation right here, right now without testing it again. It looks like as Bitcoin heads upwards here as I'm making this video, that could be the case right now. I hope it is. I've just zoomed up into the hourly chart and you can see those dark blue lines forming a strong descending wedge formation. That is excellent to see. It's a very good sign. It does indicate a bounce is very likely here for Bitcoin. And again, that would be an excellent sign, but I don't want to take away from the main point. We're not out of the clear yet, okay? It is a critical moment because we need to see that bounce. So let's see what happens here. Will Bitcoin bounce from the 61K level? I hope it does. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world so long as we hold 57K. But if 57K breaks, that is going to be detrimental and that's going to change a lot of things in my personal portfolio. Of course, if that happens, which I personally see as unlikely, by the way, I'm macro bullish on Bitcoin. But if that happens, I'll obviously let you know on the YouTube channel. Just further bolstering the argument I'm making in this video that it would be great to bounce here is this monthly chart on the screen right now. You can see that every cycle, we of course have 3 distinctive cycles that I've circled. Every cycle we have these kind of yellow horizontal lines that form. Now it might seem arbitrary, but I can assure you it's not because we can see those yellow lines, the horizontal price lines, are validated by the yellow line on the RSI. And what you can see is that every time we test the yellow price lines, we test the relative level on the monthly chart RSI. So these lines are actually connected. The yellow line and the RSI and the yellow lines on the price chart are connected lines, which means they are all valid and they're all relative to each other. Therefore, us testing that level for support right now is very major because if we drop below that support level, that will lead to a macro correction for Bitcoin. Luckily, we are sitting right on top of it, which means a bounce from this region is likely. So let's hope we see it, guys. Let's see how this little short-term bounce progresses. Again, it's not really the end of the world if Bitcoin goes down to 57K, but again, holding it, that is an end of the world situation. We really need to hold that level. But again, bouncing from here would be excellent. Even 59K would be excellent if we wick downwards to it. But right here, 61K would be a great bounce. And I'll tell you exactly why in 10 seconds, just to clarify and wrap up the video here. Every single bounce within this price region, okay, that we've seen, which has been forming for almost 3 months now, has come from 61K. Every single bounce has come from 61K other than the 57K bounce. So coming back above 61K and flipping it for support and then continue to the upside would be a textbook resistance support flip. And it also could form a nice inverted cup and handle formation as well to drive that move to new all-time highs very, very easily and strongly. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll track the progress of this move tomorrow. Let's see what happens here. Again, thanks for watching. Check out the BingX and BitGet exchanges. These are the sponsored exchanges for this YouTube channel. I reached out to them for partnership. They did not reach out to me. So I'm not just marketing some random exchanges here. These are very good exchanges. They're both very, very popular. BingX is global non-KYC. BitGet is global KYC for everyone except for the USA. So take your pick there depending on your geographical location. They both have 15% trading fee discounts with my referral links. They're both very low trading fees to begin with. They've both never been hacked before. They both have protection funds. Very good exchanges, handpicked by myself. Check them out with my links below for discounts and rewards. And then finally, the Crypto Academy's Become a Trader 10-unit course has a bull market sale right now. So it's a limited time sale, teaching you how to trade. If you want to take advantage of it, now's the time to do that because it's on sale for a limited time. And also, the bull market is among us. So if you want to learn how to trade, you're obviously going to be needing to use TA to trade effectively, and a bull market's the time to do that. So check that out if you're interested. And then, of course, as I said at the start of the video, the VIP group on Telegram, trading altcoins 4 to 5 times a week. Check it out. Let me know what you thought about the webcam, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you tomorrow.